Good. Good.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi everyone, this is Claire, and Claire is one of our amazing, long-standing clients who's had an absolutely epic journey, and we just wanted to share a bit with you to hopefully inspire and motivate some other people. So, yeah, let's get things started, Claire. If you could just explain a little bit about where you were at before you met us. So going back about 8 or 9 months, you could take yourself back and explain where you were at kind of physically and mentally, and just give everyone watching a bit of an insight as to where you were.
Okay, cool. So yeah, probably like May last year, I was, not in a good place, mentally or physically. I was a bit desperate, to be honest. I'd put on like probably about 3 stone, and I'm going to talk in stone rather than kilograms, so I don't know what that equals, but yeah, probably about 3 stone, and I was really unhealthy. Like I'd been eating lots of like vegan junk food, not exercising, for a number of different reasons. And I had, since the beginning of the year, for 5 months, I tried to do it on my own, tried to get back to the gym, tried to eat healthily, and I just couldn't do it. It was, I just lacked motivation. I didn't have the accountability. And so I looked into a personal trainer, I looked into coaches, and obviously found you guys. Yeah, I decided enough was enough, and I needed to make a change, and not just a short-term change like I had been doing.
Yeah.
Losing weight, putting on weight, losing weight, putting on weight. I wanted to make a change for good, like a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
And I needed help. I couldn't do it on my own. So that was obviously why.
First, a question for me. Do you recall like some specific last straw or something what really pushed you to tell yourself, okay, that's time to make that real change?
Enough.
Yeah, I'm just curious if it was some specific event which made you think that way, or it was just accumulation of everything?
It was a bit of everything, but actually there were 2 things. So we went away to Bath for my birthday, and after that weekend, that was at the beginning of April, I just remember feeling so unhealthy, honestly, like mentally, physically. My anxiety was really bad. I was really struggling, like mentally, and then also I just felt really unhealthy, like because I basically for the whole weekend had just eaten junk food and had a lot of alcohol, a lot of sugar, and I just felt so unhealthy. So there was that, followed shortly by a few days in Vegas. Now obviously Vegas is the capital.
I'll do it to anyone. Yeah. Nothing like Vegas to give you a bit of self-remorse and kick you into it.
Yeah. And again, spent a few days out there, again, very alcohol fueled, not, looking after myself, not going to the gym and stuff. And I came back and I felt so unhealthy. It's the only way I can describe it. It was just like a turning point for me. I was just like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done feeling this rubbish, basically. That was the big thing.
Cool. And you mentioned you were looking into like PTs, personal trainers, online coaches. What was your whole perception of online coaching before kind of embarking on this journey? Were you apprehensive? Did you have concerns? Did you not know what to expect?
I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest. I hadn't really looked into online coaching before. When I did start looking into it, like I didn't make my decision overnight. It took me a few weeks. So I went to obviously Bath at the beginning of April, and then I think we started training together from like the 13th of May, if I remember correctly.
So we actually spoke before you went to Vegas. Yeah. I remember now you said it, and then you committed once you got back.
Yeah, so pretty much for the whole of April, I was looking into different options, and I did have reservations. I thought, how is it going to work? But then I knew that I needed more than just a PT. Like for me, it was very, very important that I found, you know, vegan coaches, and there weren't any PTs in my area that were vegan or plant-based. And to me, that was very important. Someone that understood that, you know, the lifestyle, and that you can get protein from other foods.
Newsflash.
Yeah. Well, that's really amazing point you raised, Claire, that you were looking more how to change your lifestyle, not just, as you say, not just the PT who holds your hand and counts your reps. This also can be a great motivation and accountability, but you already understood a bit deeper that you need to work from within, and you need to work like overall rather than just that 1 hour in the gym.
Yeah,
so that's a really good job.
Like MOT, like an overhaul, you know, and I, after speaking to you guys and a number of other coaches, I found that you were, you know, the best fit for what I was looking for, because I needed exercise, I needed help with nutrition, I needed someone that understood being vegan, I just needed someone that understood the, you know, the my lifestyle in terms of my work, because obviously I do long hours, I work in sales, it's high pressure, and I needed people that maybe had come from a corporate background and therefore understood that struggle as well. And I spoke to a number of different coaches, and you guys, you know, ticked all those boxes for me. And of course I had some reservations, you know, I was thinking, well, how are they going to check my form, and is it really going to be sort of 24/7 communication, and, you know, if it's not face to face, how will that work? And but, you know, obviously all of those reservations, you know, completely normal, but they I didn't need to be concerned, essentially.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for putting your faith in us, and it's been an absolute pleasure being on this journey with you. And obviously you've had so many transformations, Claire, in every area of your life, but if you could just talk us about what's changed. You sent us some amazing pictures earlier and exercise videos, but what are the main things that have changed mentally, physically, spiritually for you over the last 9 months?
And basically where you're at now.
How you're feeling yourself, and just, what's different?
Oh, there's so much that's changed, honestly. So before, when I was trying to lose weight, I would be very restrictive with my calories, and I would just do cardio. I rarely did weights in the gym. So now a massive thing for me is that I'm actually getting enough calories in the day. I'm not eating 1,200 calories, I'm eating 1,900. So I'm not starving myself. That's the big thing. And I'm still able to lose weight. The second big thing for me is actually understanding the nutritional value of food. So I had no idea about whole foods, or, you know, what was maybe nutritionally good or bad, or, you know, what were empty calories. I've also, you know, with your help, been able to fix my relationship with alcohol, and I'm getting there with sugar as well. So that's been a big change, because I used to depend on alcohol in terms of if you know, if something was going wrong or I was stressed, I'd always reach for you know, a vodka or something, or a cocktail. But now I don't do that. And I would like to think I've got quite a good relationship with alcohol now, whereas, you know, before I didn't. And also I train weights in the gym all the time, and
enjoy it.
Yeah. And I now a good shape, you know, like I now have a bum. I've got, you know, my waist back. And one of the biggest changes for me is my posture. I've been in such a bad place about my posture for years. I cannot tell you, since I was a teenager. I've had terrible posture. Like right now, I know it sounds silly, but I'm sitting here, obviously straight, and I'm sitting cross-legged, and my posture and flexibility has improved so much where I'm able to do that. Whereas you know, Vida, obviously when we first started doing yoga, I couldn't even sit cross-legged. It was so uncomfortable for me, and that people watching this are probably thinking, what? But I couldn't. My hips, my hamstrings, everything was so tight, and because I was because my posture was bad, and because some of my muscles were weak, and I was overcompensating in some areas. So all of that has come together, and now my body is moving how it should. And also the other side is the mental side. And now I do meditation, I do yoga, all things I'd wanted to do but had been too scared to try. And now I'm in a much better place mentally. I've had, obviously, as you know, a very tough year. You know, family wise, I've had a couple of bereavements, and I don't know how I would have coped through all of that if I hadn't fixed my relationship with alcohol, and I wasn't doing yoga and meditation and exercise and stuff. I now have positive coping mechanisms in place, rather than binging on food and alcohol and stuff, which is what I was doing before. So lots and lots of changes, essentially.
You've done so well. We're so proud of you and so happy. It's incredible.
Extremely proud. It would not be enough time to describe how proud we are. No, really. But coming back to the question about online coaching, and obviously you put the trust in us, so I'm sure people watching would like to learn a bit more how it's experience working with us, you know, because obviously in the world we have a lot of coaches, and we think as well when we choose who we work with, we actually do choose because the synergy has to be great. If there is no synergy, it's very difficult to work in any areas of life. So maybe you can describe in few words how was experience working with us, specifically with us.
So I believe, as you said, that you know, with any people that you're working with, especially if you are going to be spending so much time with people, and obviously spending money on something, it needs to be the right thing. And I just felt instantly when I spoke to you guys that we had really good chemistry, and you knew what you were talking about, and I just knew that you could help me. And all the way through, as I said, like, you've helped me so much in every part of my life, you know, the nutritional side, physically, mentally, spiritually, everything. And I, you know, and you're both, like, you're different as individuals to work with, and I, you know, go to you for different things, but like together you're like a coaching sort of powerhouse, and I love that.
That's a compliment. Thank you, Claire. I like that. We need to coin that term more often. But it's so true, and that's what we feel makes us quite unique as well, having masculine and female energy. And it's nice that you've got different go-to people for different issues, and it's like you've got a whole team and support network behind you, which is what we kind of try and achieve. So that's lovely to hear that.
Thanks, Claire. And I guess the last question would be any recommendations for anyone needing help but perhaps a bit apprehensive about taking action?
Top tips for someone that was where you were at perhaps 9 months ago.
So I guess the biggest bit of advice I can give you is just to do it. I would do your research. I would, you know, make sure that, you know, online coaching is the right thing for you. But honestly, I would just do it. I think sometimes people can spend too much time researching or looking into things and almost talking themselves out of the next step. And honestly, that I've grown so much in the last year, and I believe that is true for a lot of people, where if you're out of your comfort zone and you are uncomfortable, that's where you grow. That's how you grow. And yeah, the biggest bit of advice I can give is just to do it. Just jump straight in. Look, and you guys do 3-month plans. It's 3 months out of your life, you know, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You haven't lost a lot, and hopefully you will have gained a lot in that time. But it's 3 months out of the rest of your life. It's a very short period of time to try something new, and it might just change your life.
Amazing. Such good advice.
Yeah, I love it.
And just do it. And we always say investing in ourselves is one of the best. There you go. Perfect. Such good advice. So Yeah, I think that's it. That's some such helpful insights, Claire, and we really appreciate you doing that. And to anyone watching this, Claire is one of the most open, honest, transparent people we've had the pleasure of working with. So if you've got any questions or concerns or anything you'd like to ask Claire directly, I'm sure she'd be more than happy and very forthcoming to answer them for you. So thank you so much, Claire, and we're just excited about the future for you. This is just a scratch in the surface, and
Big scratch, though.
big scratch, but yeah, the future's so exciting.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. One more thing I just want to add, like, I would, as I said at the beginning, I would lose weight, put on weight, lose weight, put on weight, whereas this time I haven't put the weight back on, and I'm just continuing to lose and continuing to evolve and progress and stuff. And that's the biggest thing for me, is that I know it's like a permanent change, you know. And yeah, as you said, if anyone wants to ask me any questions or anything, I'm in Vida and Scott's group on Facebook, but you can also find me on Instagram. I've got a page called My Plant Powered Transformation. If you want to drop me a message, I'm happy to help.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Claire, and thanks everyone for watching.
Yes.